Crossfire Chaos. In the tumultuous lands where the echoes of gunfire had become all too familiar, there emerged an individual whose prowess would defy the very essence of warfare. Alexander Kane, a name destined through the corridors of history, bore the weight of a nation's hope on his shoulders. From the moment he donned the military uniform, it was evident that he was no ordinary soldier. He was a savant, a virtuoso of combat. Alexander's journey began as he immersed himself in the art of shooting. His dedication was unwavering, as he spent countless hours on the firing range, each shot becoming a testament to his unyielding pursuit of excellence. But his ambition stretched far beyond the confines of a rifle's barrel. His insatiable curiosity led him to the armory, where the symphony of steel, wood, and metal whispered promises of mastery. In the barracks, his fellow soldiers watched in awe as Alexander became a maestro of weaponry. He embraced each instrument of destruction with reverence, his fingers dancing over triggers and hilts alike. Swords, daggers, assault rifles. Each weapon became an extension of his being, an embodiment of his unrelenting determination to stand as a bulwark against the forces of chaos. Yet, it wasn't just his proficiency that set him apart. It was the mind behind the skill, the strategic brilliance that painted a tapestry of victory in the heat of battle. Alexander's intellect was a weapon in itself, a blade that cut through the fog of war with surgical precision. He analyzed every move, every maneuver, dissecting the intricacies of combat until his insight bordered on clairvoyance. As he rose through the ranks, his fame spread like wildfire. Fellow soldiers marveled at his feats, often whispering stories of his exploits around campfires. His superiors recognized his potential and entrusted him with missions of increasing importance. Yet, it was his encounter with the ever-looming specter of terrorism that would truly define his legacy. In the heart of a nation gripped by fear, Alexander's calling came. Tasked with confronting a notorious terrorist organization, his skills were put to the ultimate test. But he was not just a soldier. He was a living arsenal, a repository of knowledge and power that few could comprehend. And so, he embarked on a mission that would not only pit him against the physical manifestations of terror but would also challenge his very essence, a journey that would make him a legend, the Crossfire Chaos. As the moon cast its pale glow over the city's labyrinthine alleys, Alexander's transformation into the Crossfire Chaos was set in motion. His disguise was impeccable, a civilian facade that concealed the tempest of skills and intellect brewing beneath the surface. Infiltrating the heart of the terrorist organization, he navigated the treacherous waters of deception, weaving a web of trust that would soon ensnare his enemies. Days turned into weeks, and Alexander's dual life continued. He played the role of an operative within the organization, all while extracting invaluable intelligence. His ability to blend in, coupled with his astute observation, allowed him to piece together the puzzle of their plans, learning their strengths, weaknesses, and vulnerabilities. Then, the moment of reckoning arrived. The terrorists plotted a grand-scale assault that threatened to unleash devastation on an unprecedented scale. Alexander's plan, carefully crafted in the shadows, unfurled like a coiled serpent striking with lethal precision. His arsenal of skills, honed through years of relentless practice, came alive in a symphony of chaos. He moved like a ghost, an apparition of death that sowed discord within the ranks of terror. Swift as a panther, he employed knives and blades with surgical precision, disarming opponents in the blink of an eye. The crack of gunfire followed him like an echo, each shot finding its mark as if guided by some ethereal force. Grenades detonated with calculated timing, scattering enemies like leaves in the wind. The battlefield became his canvas, chaos his masterpiece. The terrorists, accustomed to instilling fear, now found themselves at the mercy of a relentless storm. Alexander, fueled by a determination to reclaim his homeland from the clutches of darkness, was unrelenting. His movements were choreographed yet improvised, a dance of death that left a trail of stunned adversaries in its wake. The culmination came in a confrontation with the leader, a cunning and merciless figurehead whose blade had tasted the blood of many. In the heart of the chaos, the two titans clashed, Alexander with his arsenal of skills, and the leader with his formidable blade. It was a battle that transcended the physical realm, a clash of ideologies and wills. As the clash reached its zenith, Alexander's mastery over weapons and combat became evident. Every technique, every strategy he had painstakingly mastered, flowed seamlessly from him. He parried with finesse, countered with grace, and struck with the precision of an artisan. In a moment that felt both eternal and fleeting, the leader's blade fell from his grasp, and the battle was won. The aftermath of the skirmish was marked by a landscape of defeat and victory. The terrorist organization lay shattered, its dreams of chaos and destruction quashed by the force of one man's determination. Alexander Cain, the Crossfire Chaos, stood victorious, a beacon of hope amidst the remnants of despair. The nation rejoiced as his legend grew, a testament to the indomitable spirit of one man who had transformed himself into an embodiment of an entire army, armed not just with weapons, but with courage, intellect, and an unyielding resolve.